Hi guys, and a very good evening. I'm yet again on my terrace, and you will soon get to know what is the motto of this video. But let's start this video in a very entertaining manner. So, as a beginner YouTuber, maybe about 2 days ago, I was watching this Indian Creator Award, which was presented by Narendra Modi, and I was so wondering and confused why the hell is the presence of Modi needed over there? I mean, like, such kind of creator award happened every year. But Narendra Modi never really got involved into it. But that was the first time in the history where Narendra Modi was present and every award was presented by him. Well, that was very fascinating. And as a beginner YouTuber, it fascinated me more than anything because I could not forget that moment ever since. I was thinking, and I've still repeatedly been thinking, what if I had been there in place of any of those YouTubers? I would have also been involved in a part of that such glamorous award function, and I would have been given a reward by Prime Minister Modi, right? Well, that's a dream, that's a vague, I would say, unrealistic dream to come true. As of now, I'm not saying it can never happen. Maybe down the line in the future, if my destiny and if I became fortunate enough. Let's not impose emphasis on this thing, destiny. There's nothing such as destiny. I don't really believe it. I believe in hard work and I believe in talent. If I'm talented, putting hard works parallelly, I am damn sure that I could bring my dreams come true for myself. Well, secondly, I would like to say that after having watched such a great award function, I'm so inspired and I have been boosted up to promote my YouTube channel as well. And for that, I am now determined to making videos every single day. Well, this is something that I have been trying to do for very long, but I think there's one key feature, or there's one key rule to becoming a successful YouTuber, and that is consistency. If you make your videos consistently, there's nothing that can stop and hurt, hinder your path. Okay, now let's come down to the another thing that I would like to talk about, and perhaps this gonna be the motto of this video. Letting you guys know about the award function was not the motto of this video. It was just the part of the beginning. I have seriously been very much affected, and I would say influenced by one of my teachers in my college while we were sitting, and it was a free period. So I randomly questioned my teacher as to what are the skills, or what is that one thing that you believe that I lack. And he told me that you lack patience. I don't know for what reason did he actually claim that I do not have patience. And so I basically was not very mesmerized, but obviously you feel a little bit weird and hurt when you get told by somebody that this is something that you lack and probably you need to improve. We all need improvement. We all need to improvise our skills. We all need to progress in our lives. But why is it so that we do not get a happy feeling? We don't really like it when we are told by somebody that we lack something. Maybe it's a human ego. Maybe we are too immersed into thinking that we are absolutely wonderful. There's nothing that I can lack. But that's one of these things that happened to me. But let's focus on what he told me. He actually talked about patience, the power of patience. Even I too believe, and I'm one of those believers who thinks that patience is a superpower. Just like silence, patience and silence, not everybody has it and not everybody can control it. It is those superpowers which can only be controlled and regulated by some of the superpower people. So if I question you, how can you and I become that superpower? How can you control your silence? How can you become more patient? How can I build my patience? So this was the question I asked him back, and he beautifully answered me. He told me to challenge myself. His first point was to bring challenges into my life. Let's say I'm doing 50%. I now need to introduce about more 50% of work in my life. If I add more 50% of work flow in my life, I would be required to put more hard work. I'd be required to give more time, and that will eventually lead to boost my patience. I don't know how does that work, but I think somewhere it made sense that challenges makes you patient. Challenges builds patience in you. That was the first point. And secondly, what I believe, one of my favorite quotes when I heard on Instagram, maybe I was scrolling through the reels, and that said, anything that annoys you and frustrates you in this world is building patience in you. I want you to listen to that once again. Anything that is annoying you and frustrating you is building patience in you, indirectly. So I think it's pretty awesome to know, right? There are n number of things, I can't even name them. If I started to make list of it, it would require thousands of pages to contain the things that actually annoys me and frustrates me. But since I came to know that, I think the things which I'm struggling with, by referring them to as a frustration and annoyment, I could actually make it fun. I could actually use it for my improvement. I could just endure it, bear it, and sustain it in such a way with an effective mindset that it is going to build patience in me, right? So I think I would be able to lessen my pain. Thirdly, the best way to build patience in you is to sit in silence. Well, that aligns with meditation sort of thing, right? Once you're sitting in silence and visualizing, you're meditating, you're concentrating, you focus on your breath, and you're doing nothing. You're just thinking about nothing. So I think meditation can be one of the very effective ways, in my perspective, to build patience. So obviously, while I'm saying this to you, I'm not just imparting it for the sake of this video, but I'm gonna be incorporating all these 3 tips in my life to build patience in me. I think everybody in this world requires patience. Let's talk about some of the scopes and importance of patience. Why does a human being require patience? Okay, check this out. The very first thing, we are working for something to achieve, right? Every human being has a purpose to achieve something. If I am making this video, I have a fruitful like result in my mind. Maybe I'll become a successful YouTuber, maybe I'll get famous, maybe I'll get success in this path. Therefore I'm doing it. But I'm not patient enough. Let's say if I'm not patient enough, I want my videos to go viral the very next moment I upload it. Or let's say that you are preparing for UPSC, and after the first attempt you want your success to kneel down in front of you, which is not possible, of course, right? Everything takes its own natural time. Everything, like, this world has its own phenomena. Nothing works as per your pace. A 5-year-old kid and a 50-year-old kid can, of course, not walk at the same pace, cannot think at the same pace. That 5-year-old kid will require more 45 years to be able to think like that 50-year-old kid, man, right? So my point is, the importance of patience is because there are times in life where we need to educate ourselves about patience. We cannot just be patient. We were becoming so desperate, because of which many things in our life go wrong. So I think the very important lesson, we should not be impatient in our lives. Be patient. Everything has its own natural time, and it will happen. And one more thing, this is what I have learned, and I call it a wisdom. If it belongs to you, it will come to you. And if it does not belong to you, no matter how much effort do you put in, how much hard work do you do, it will never become yours. It will never belong to you, right? So, well, with this happy note and with this fantastic video as of now, and I'm so happy that I've been successfully introducing all of these things that were kept in my mind. And I think while I'm speaking, I'm pretty faster than I usually be, because sometimes I have a list of things to talk about, but today I did not carry any piece of paper or any content. I was just introducing and revealing whatsoever kept in my mind. And for sure tomorrow again I'm going to come up in this terrace and gonna make the video. Thank you. Bye.